Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today going to build a train set. I know lots of my videos are crazy things with cars, massively exciting races, well hopefully massively exciting races, I don't know. Today we're going to be a lot more relaxed. We're going to, just try and create a train set, and I might get distracted and end up doing stupid stuff. I don't really know, really. I've gone into this with just the plan of being creative. So I did play this guy, did the kind of transport mode, where you had to get passengers to various stations, some of it timed and so on. This is perhaps the bigger part of the game. It's just a giant sandbox for you to mess around with, for you to stick in some buildings. We can get a grocery shop if we want, or we can get some houses. If we want. In fact, we can get a random house, so we can build up like a little section of houses. And someone's gonna have a little tiny house. Apparently, we've got tiny houses around here. Maybe we want. Oh, come back, random house. We should have one tiny house. That seems perfectly good. Very colourful houses in this little town that we are going to create. Very colourful houses. I mean, the first one was normal. That's very purple. It's quite cool. It's quite cool. We'll zoom the camera around and so on. Yeah, we're just gonna see what we can do in terms of trainings. Now, perhaps let's start off just a basic track. Shall we just go for like a basic loop around our little? We'll go for a little housing area first, I think. Shall we go for like a little? Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, let's go for a bridge. You can't go wrong with a good bridge in a train set. Don't know what's going to go underneath it. I don't think, as far as I'm aware at least, there are kind of terrain controls as of yet. This game is still in early access. More stuff is being added, well, all the time. Since I last played this, in fact, they have added, there is now, if we go into the little train, I believe that's custom. I believe you can get different ones, potentially. But, I mean, apparently I haven't saved in 5 minutes. Thank you for informing me, game. Yeah, so we've got a trade on. I think there were more buildings and whatnot added in as well. So maybe one day we will get some kind of scenery tools. Oh, also, I should point out, since I last played this, I did figure out something. You see, when I was playing the transport missions, I was having many issues in getting my train to slow down. The whole braking aspect didn't really work out so well for me. It was because I kind of missed a button ever so slightly. You see, what I was doing was holding back, basically kind of throttling back and then putting it into reverse and using that to slow down. And as you can see, well, considering I got on the brakes when we left the bridge, you can see how long that takes. Not the greatest, not the greatest thing, and it meant I missed my train stations many times. However, there is actually a proper brake button that I didn't realise about. Hopefully I've remembered the configuration. So we go down here, and then you hit space. And then you actually get slowed down properly. So, my bad. My bad on that one. That's how we missed. I'm amazed. I say I'm amazed. Nobody cottoned on. I almost got away with it. I always got away with it. I would have got away with it. Until I realised myself that I was stupid. So yeah, there is that. Now we should, if we're going to have a little town here, only seems right. We should have a station. We can actually do like our own little passenger missions as well, if we are so inclined. Because if we go back into here again, we can get a regular passenger group, say 10 or whatever, and then we can kind of plop this down somewhere. I think they will go to the. There we go, yeah, they'll go to the platform, so they'll wait on the platform, so then you can basically create your own transport missions as well, if you want. Again, this is just a massive, giant sandbox for playing around with the wooden train set that you always wanted to have, but might not have had quite as much. I never had a wooden train set. I had like a big old, God, what was it? A big old Thomas the Tank Engine, like plastic train set, which was really cool, but, you know, everybody wants a wooden train set at some point. Now, can we scroll? There we go. Christ, there's a lot more stuff in here than I was expecting. So with our little town, we need a clock tower, of course. Yeah, it's quite a big clock tower. We need a clock tower. Do we put it in the corner down here? Yes. Do we have like a little park area? I'm liking this. We can do some, maybe a bit of wooden fencing around. Oh Christ. Okay, so wooden fencing is quite tough. That's a big bit of fence. Either that's a big bit of fence or that's a tiny, tiny house. Not sure which. We could put it in the middle of the track. not going to go so well, for our poor little train. Metal fence. Okay, I mean, the fences are kind of... Whoopsie daisy, didn't mean to press that, meant to rotate it. The fences are quite tall. We can have a big old wall as well if we want. Do we have, like, actual wall? I guess you've got to kind of put the wall pieces together like so if you want. Okay. Might have been a good idea to put the walls first before we started putting down the train line. But never mind. Never mind. Okay. Oh, no, not that one. I'll remember eventually. I probably won't, let's be honest here. Right, so what do we... we've got animals! Yes, we probably don't want animals wandering around. We have a Christmas tree if we want. Probably don't want animals wandering around the, like, main area. Now, do these have a little bit of randomization with them, or are they all identical? Am I going to have to randomize... I think they are all... Yeah, I think they are all the same trees. So we're going to have to kind of randomize by picking different things. We'll stick some trees in over here. Be like a little park for our people, and we'll get some big old... Oh, okay, we'll get some big old pine trees. Maybe not, again, not on the track. Maybe not growing into somebody's house either. Are you growing into somebody's house? Let's try again, shall we? Sure, that's fine. Now, what I do want to do is... We've got to make use of this bridge somewhere, haven't we? We've got to make use of this bridge in some way, shape or form. So we'll have to have a train line... Do we have a train line coming off and go in front of the buildings just to make it look cool? Not that it would be very pleasant to live there, but, you know, maybe we can go... can we go... we won't be able to curve back around, though, will we? Because we'll do that. We'll have to go through someone's house. No, that will not do. How close to the... we can get, like, a little... There we go. That's what we wanted. Kind of. Probably not what the homeowners wanted, but not going to get much say in the matter. And then we can kind of... train our way out this way. I guess we'll build like another little town over there somewhere, and then we can bring... because what we probably want to do is we're going to have a way of looping our trains back around into different directions, so we can then do that. Perfect. So yeah, then we can kind of get our train going in different ways depending on... Oh, can we actually? Don't know if it's going to work. Do you let us have... Ooh, we'll go for like a little complicated junction. I like going for weirdly overcomplicated junctions on my train sets. On everything, pretty much, that I build. We've got to go for completely unnecessary, over-the-top messes. But as long as they work, that's the important thing. I don't care. As long as they work, that's fine. That's the important bit. Shall we get some shops? We get a post office. Will you fit in here? Will you fit in here that way round? No, you will fit in here this way round. Oh, that kind of does the job, actually. Actually works pretty well. We will pretend that the train lines are roads. You know, you'd want roads going near your house, wouldn't you? So that's what we'll do. Sure, I'm going to go with that. Don't argue. What else have we got in terms... we've got some... have we got... I have a feeling there was, like, little flower beds, but I might be misremembering stuff. Ooh! There are some experimental objects. It sounds fun. This sounds fun indeed. Ooh, okay, there's a speed check for cargo mode and so on. A track support. Oh, we can make like proper... I like that. I like that a lot. Can we have you there? Are you there properly now? Cool. So yeah, we can actually kind of build the bridges up. That's cool. Okay, so we've now got our little bridge for the trains. Do we? Alright, hold on, better idea. Well, I say better idea. Get out of train mode again. I'm actually instinctively pressing that. So if we have kind of houses over here, we'll go for like a little farmland over here. Because we have got, up here, we've got a little barn. Whoa! Okay, not a little barn. We've got a giant bloody barn. Sure, it will fit in here. I mean, it won't quite fit in here in the way that I might have made this little oval initial bit a tad too small. But then, I kind of like having it contained, because then I can focus on building this part. When you have like a very large area, quite difficult at times to make enough detail in something like that. So by having it nice and contained here, we can kind of focus on little details, and that'll be okay. So we've got some cows hanging around. Shall we get some haystacks? That sounds like a good idea for the barn. You can sit over there. kind of look a little bit like cinnamon rolls from this end. Don't make me hungry while I'm trying to build a train set, god damn it. Oh, do we have some chickens wandering around? Yes, we definitely need some little chickens. Little chickens can kind of wander around the bridge. It's not the safest of areas, I'm going to be honest, with, you know, giant train line running down there. Can we get a fence of some sort? Wooden fence, yes. Oh, perfect. This is the sort of fence that we need. Yes, and then we can kind of fence along here. Oh, a little bit. I don't know if there's a way to do. Is there a way to click and drag? No, there isn't. Oh, I got to come back. So it could be a little bit, I say a little bit time consuming if you want to get the fences all up. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's hardly going to be the animals aren't moving around, so it's not like I need to worry too much. But again, for the sake of aesthetics, can I get... I guess I'll have to wall it in like that. Sure. We'll ignore it slightly clipping. No one needs to worry about it slightly. Ah, that's perfect, actually. The size of the bridge supports, whatever you want to call it, work for that. And perhaps then what we can do is if we were to do... maybe we'll put it all along over to there and then bring that... I guess that would technically be the door to the barn, but shush. Guess we can then bring that along there. That will work. And we can get rid of that one. Oh, no. Bugger. There we go. I was going back rather than deleting. My bad on all of that. Right. Okay, so we've got fence in that side. I guess we'll just fence up that side until we get back to the barn as well. Works for... Oh, kind of works for me. Go away. Okay. It's a slight bit more... It's a slight bit more awkward to delete some stuff. There's a lot of going back into the toy box to get parts, but you know, I'll let the game off with that one. It's more me being incompetent building stuff than anything else. Right, and if we run this along back to the barn, we will have our little farm sorted, and then I guess just go that way. Maybe not that bit. Go away. That's fine. Nothing's going to escape from that little gap. Perfect. And then we've got our little farm. I kind of quite like the fact that it tells me how long it's been since I've last saved. I guess that could be quite useful at times for remembering things. Please don't crash. Actually, please don't crash game because I don't want to lose the recording because that's always fun. I'm in the train again. Right. Okay. I've digressed. We've got a little farm going. We can get an igloo on our farm if we so wish. What else can we get? I guess we could get a couple of trees down here. We get some bushes, perhaps, in the little farmland. Sure, there would be bushes in the farmland. Whatever there. And then maybe a tree or two. I'll go for one of these trees. I like these trees. Over here. There's some big cows. Big cows or little trees. Again, I'm on the scale of the buildings and stuff. Let's not worry too much about it. Let's not think too much about that. Oh, I like the farm. I really like the farm. That's cool. That's really cool indeed. Okay, so we've got the farm. We're going to have our little... I guess we can probably try and... Oh, for God's sake, I don't know why I'm just instinctively pressing T of all bloody buttons. I guess we've got like that little housing area. So maybe we go for some more randomised housing down here. We'll try and keep, I guess, some bits free. Oh no, because I can't actually... Okay, we can't really get too many more housings in here. We're a terrible town planner. We are. Yeah, we are. We are an awful, awful town planner. Maybe just a couple more then along this part here is about as good as we can possibly get. Because then, yeah, we've got to sort of leave that space. So we've got post office. I guess we have some more of the like police. How big are the factory? I bet that factory is huge. Okay, so we'll have factories. We'll SimCity it up. Or I guess in modern times it would be God, what's the name of the good city building game? How have I forgotten that one? City Skyline. There we go. Where you have your factories over here, so pollution goes well away from all of your living quarters. There we go. Oh, can I only put one factory at a time? I want more factories. God damn it! More factories. Many factory. Well, say many factories. A decent number of factories. And I guess we have the train line going through here. We'll get a station over this part. Perfect. Right, and then I guess we're probably going to want... Yeah, we'll get a platform over here for the, I guess, workers over this bit. Going to get station size. I actually know if you can... I imagine you can write stuff on these. Oh, you can. Cool. Alright, so we can name like our towns and our stations and whatnot if you so wish. Is there a way to move camera quicker? I don't think so. Not sure, but I don't think so. Right, so then we can get train line, and then we can go train line our way over here. Now, I think we're going to have to... So if we train line our way up over here, or maybe we're going to have to actually... Oh, crap. We're slightly at a wonky angle, because I want to get over to that. Can I do... If I do this, and then do that, and then we go... Oh, no, because it's still... it's still working on those distances. Crap. That's fine, I guess. Well, what we'll do is we'll then just... one more, and then curve that in. So that's the station for there. And then if we loop this back around... I guess if we loop this back around onto that... Oh, didn't want to do that. Onto there. Maybe we... Yeah, okay, new plan. New plan. So we'll loop this back around there. So, I mean, I don't know if we really want the train... we've only got one train to play around with, but what I can do is, again, for sake of building, for sake of keeping me happy... oh, what have I done? Have I undone stuff that was important? Possibly. What we'll do is then we'll bring off another line over here so that we can then go and join up this part. That should work. Perfect. So if you're coming in, you don't end up going the wrong way around the town, so you can scoot over this way. And then I will have... Not that these are currently, I guess, kind of stuff being used, but we will have a little collection thing, because, again, you know, there's factories over here. We're going to have to... I don't know how I'm going to get my train to that part. Maybe we'll have to go round and come back in again. Ooh, I can do that. Maybe. Ooh, yeah, that works. That works, actually. Again, for for sake of funness, let's go and make more train lines going around... around the back of the factories. There isn't much in terms of like scenery for factory buildings as of yet. I think this lot is going to be used for a cargo mode that is not yet in the game. So then I guess we can go underneath that, and then we can do the things that are needed to do with that, and then maybe we want to... Yeah, we can go over this way, and we can go in front of the factory, and then we can rejoin this bit over there. Perfect. It's a bit messy. I'm okay with it, though. Just look at the pretty farm, and then everything is fine. I wasn't even intending on messing around with factories, God damn it. I was intended on messing around with... I say messing around, I was intended on building, like the I guess, like, facility buildings. Okay, so the hospital's very big. I guess we can have a hospital over this side of the train line, because why wouldn't we? Police station, please be little. Can you fit in there? Ah, perfect. And then we have police station. You know, the police have got to keep an eye on those pesky animals. You never know when the cows are going to make a bid for freedom. So we'll park the police station right there. Maybe we'll stick a couple more houses in this bit. Or do we go... What else have we got in terms of stuff? We don't even have a stables. We have a radio tower. I mean, sure. I guess it makes sense to have a radio tower over here somewhere, maybe. Maybe we'll get a radio tower over to the to the factories. They could have some radioing. Again, don't want it too close to our nice little town of stuff. I was thinking for buildings, really. I guess we could have a flower... toy shop, of course. We can have a toy shop along here. We can have a bakery and whatnot. Do we want them facing... Don't want them quite squished up against the front of the post office. Bakery. Is there space for one more in there? Flower shop, perhaps? Yes. And then maybe we'll get the barber shop over this place. Over here, around by the corner. Perfect. I mean, there's a fair bit of gap over here that we could use for something. Maybe we could just stick some more housing in. Maybe we could just stick some more kind of random buildings along the way down here. We'll give these a little bit more space to the train line, perhaps. They can have some many-coloured of housings, and there we go. Cool. Do we have... What's that? Oh, block tower. We could have some Jenga. We can have some Jenga going on in our... I think if you actually knock into it, I think it will knock over, because these are active props. They do stuff. You can have some fireworks as well. You can have some boxes to crash into. Who doesn't want boxes to... Oh, I've got an idea. Right. Don't know what... Oh. Okay, I can't do my idea. I was hoping it was going to let me spawn them on there, and that'll be okay. I did spy there were some boosters. Shall we see how fast I can get the trains to go? I mean, this to me seems like the best... I've got distracted, haven't we? This to me does seem like the best idea. We've got a long straightaway like here. Surely we're going to want to send the train along for, you know, a good amount of speed. I don't know if you can derail. I'm going to hazard a guess at probably not. Perfect. Perfect. Right. I guess it's time to go for a little bit of a journey around in our train. I don't think I want to go that way. I think that would end up putting me in the wrong way. Wrong way. Hello, passengers. You probably don't want to go on this because I'm still experimenting at the moment. So if we go down this way, yeah, that's the turn we wanted. So, oh no, I'm going to go the wrong way around my. I was just going to go explore. We're going to go the wrong way around all of our stuff. We're over the bridge. I think we'll be okay. Might have screwed it up actually. This is important testing. No, because I think I can do this turn here. Yeah, it's important testing to make sure there are ways to get to everywhere. Oh, duck. Okay, didn't duck enough. Ow. Train. Go. It's not bad speed, actually. I mean, I don't have a speedo to tell me how good of a speed that was. Oh, forgot to do the turning bit. Oh, we need to put the bump stop things over there. Oops. Okay. I'm learning. I am learning important things. We're going to need a proper end of track over there, because otherwise you just fall off. Oh, maybe we could have this as like a... do we have like a big train depot-y sort of place? I don't know where it would be. Decoration? Oh god, there's a lot more decoration than I thought. There's a tractor! Hold on! Tractor! You're going to the farm. Not that there's really a huge amount of space for you on the farm. However, it would not be a farm. Oh, maybe we could have like this as the field for the farm. Yes, tractor. Okay, there was more stuff in decoration than I thought there was. I just forgot to scroll across. Was there... I could have sworn I saw a... train parky place. For some reason my brain is derped out and doesn't have a clue what the proper name for it would be. So, I mean, I guess we can kind of use a tunnel. Well, I mean, tunnel doesn't really work as a depot. I swear I had seen one, but maybe I was incorrect. I guess we're not going to have one of those. How big are the stables? Maybe we can put the stables on the other side. Sure, I'm gonna get distracted for some reason building a bloody farm. I don't know why that's what I've got distracted on with this game, but there's the tools to get distracted to build a farm on more than anything. Okay, I guess then for now we will have a what's the business station? Oh, the business station was this big one. That wasn't what I thought it. Well, it kind of was what I thought it was. Wasn't slightly what I hoped it was. Anyway, I digress. Where was the stopping things for the train? I know I've seen them. Again, it's another one of those things. I've definitely seen these ones. I probably even might have mentioned them. Oh, there, buffer stop. There we go. See, so now the train won't just go flying off the track. You know, 'cause that's probably a good idea. However, before I go, I feel like it is only. Oh, I can't do. Damn it! I was gonna go set up a jump, but I don't quite know. Can we? I don't actually know how we... we can just press C on that. Right. So if we just delete this just for a second, just because I want to try and launch some trains. How far will the train go, I think, is the most important question. I mean, we've been mostly sensible. And I really like my little town. Over here. I like my little town. However, it wouldn't be a FailRace video without at least something being done, so we've got to try and see how far we can launch the train. Can we clear the silo? Can we clear the factories? I don't know, but the game will allow us to, you know, like, physics our way. Okay, just get ready for the ducking again. We're fine. There we go. Come on, train. Get many speeds here. Oh, fly. Oh. Where was the flight? That was a terrible disappointment. I mean, it actually still works as a train line. That also didn't stop me. We're off. Goodbye. Goodbye, town. I'm over here now. I'm carrying a lot of momentum. I think we might fall off the end of the world. Apparently, I'm not so good when it comes to trains.